Hello! Welcome back to the Rebel Realm podcast, brought to you by Cosplay Realm magazine. We're here with our, what month is this? May episode of 2020, and we got some fun stuff to talk about with our new themes and some stuff we've been working on. So that's what's gonna happen.
Coming to you from each of our
houses. Yeah, we are remotely recording this because of Miss Rona. So we are recording this over a Discord call, so hopefully that sounds all okay. Normally we record together in person. But social distancing.
And you have the Yeti mic. I am just on some Apple headphones, so hopefully that's okay.
Yeah.
They get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we are both at our house doing a remote podcast episode. And like Jess said, we are going to talk about the Cosplay Realm rebrand that we did recently. We are going to talk about potential merch, new merch. We are going to talk about future themes and, of course, the upcoming theme for June, which is Final Fantasy. Woo! We are so excited about that.
Yes.
Final Fantasy is huge right now, and it's perfect timing for it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we just had an issue come out recently, the Galactic issue, which is all things Star Wars, Star Trek, Voltron, Mass Effect, Dead Space, Destiny, all the things.
Yeah.
So if any of that sounds interesting, keep on listening, and I guess we'll get right into it.
Yeah, I guess we should start with the Galactic issue since that just came out.
So our friend Veronica Ray, who is an amazing cosplayer, model, streamer, we shot with her. I shot with her on the Saturday of KatsuCon, and she did these amazing prosthetics that took her hours to put on. She has an original character kind of called Darth Ray, which is a Sith original character, and had this amazing saber. And it was so much fun. It was all windy that day, very dramatic, perfect for the vibe we were going for, very cinematic, just like she stepped out of a film. And I think we kind of nailed it. I'm pretty psyched about it all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was amazing. The photos came out so good. You were saying that these are some of the photos you've spent the most time on editing and working on them. And I think it shows. They look very perfect. They're amazing.
I was able to use my new lens that I got around the holidays, which is this, my gosh, it's like 5 pounds. It's the 70 to 200 millimeter 2.8 Canon lens, which is just a dream lens for me, so I still can't believe I have it. And the compression is just stunning, and I think that helped kind of bring a new level of, I don't know, zestiness to the photos, and
different type of quality.
Different type of quality. So that was pretty exciting too. And I've shot 3 covers or more, maybe 3 covers at least already into 2020. So I'm very happy about that. I shot the Mika cover for the D&D issue. I shot Veronica, and what was the other one? There was Bep and Pasha in January.
Oh yeah, that feels like so long ago now.
Yeah. Wow.
I was like, when was that? What?
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's been fun to do that.
Mm-hmm. I miss KatsuCon. Who knew that was going to be like the last big con?
I've heard a lot of people say like, oh, I had no idea Katsu would be my last convention for the foreseeable future. And
yeah.
I do wonder how that would have changed what people did or what people brought if they did know that.
Yeah, obviously no one could know, but like that I feel like people would spend more time together if they'd known like, oh, I'm not going to see my friends for months. Who cares about the other stuff? Let's spend time together.
Right.
Um,
So that's the Galactic issue. It's out
Yeah.
now. We did a May the 4th sale,
Mm-hmm.
and that was great. May the 4th was amazing to see all everyone's Star Wars stories and how it's affected
Yeah.
them, how people have, met their husbands, and just such amazing connections made through media, which I love to see.
Yeah, me too. And I loved seeing like everyone came out and shared their Star Wars cosplays. There were so many people that was like, I didn't even know you cosplayed Star Wars, and then you're coming out with like 5 different Star Wars cosplays on May the 4th that you're sharing, whether it's like old stuff or new stuff you were working on just for this. I thought
Oh
that
my
was
gosh.
awesome.
And in the in the Galactic issue, we have so many photos by Alexandra Lee Studios.
Yeah.
She is amazing. Her work is so distinct and it stands out so much, and we always love including it. But I feel like this issue has a lot of her work in it
Yeah.
specifically.
I think we featured her many times in the past, and I've always been like, yeah, she's an amazing photographer. But now, after this issue, I'm like, whenever we can actually go to conventions again, I have that like a goal of I want to shoot with her someday because I love her work so much.
Yeah, totally. It's so cool to envision like how would I look in her style,
Yeah.
So, which I love with photographers. I love that you can put yourself and what you could bring to the table, like in the middle of what they could bring to the table and how
Mm-hmm.
they could make you look through their eyes, which is why, a million photographers could shoot the same model. And hopefully, hopefully most of them would look very different.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my little photography rant, I
Nice.
guess. But
We love
so
it.
lots of her stuff, and honestly, a lot of her really amazing video game stuff. The Destiny cosplayers were
Yeah,
insane.
those were
I was
so
like,
cool.
wait, what?
I've never played Destiny myself, but my fiance has and our friends have. So I don't really know a ton about it besides like what I've seen like over his shoulder. But I didn't know the characters in that were so cool looking.
Yeah, me neither. And it seems like a very high tier skill level for cosplay between like mohawks and hair and
Yeah.
all
There's like
that
some
stuff.
armor
So
pieces and cool makeup and stuff.
another cool thing, someone who's in like the seventh or eighth issue of the magazine, Patrick, he was on the original Jedi characters page, which was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love when people come back from years ago and then can
Yes.
see everything has changed and grown.
Mm-hmm.
Along with changing and growing, I think that's a good segue though
Yeah.
for our rebrand and the new logos you'll see on all of our stuff, the new color scheme, all of it. We had a complete brand refresh.
Yeah.
Perfect for warmer weather in summer going into
Oh,
2020.
I didn't think of that. Our
Um,
colors are kind of tropical.
oh no, that was totally intentional on my end.
I was just like, oh, pretty colors. I didn't make that
Well,
connection. I love it though.
so, my boyfriend Jack is an amazing graphic designer, and it's his professional career. He's a designer, and so I was like, hey, would you like to work with me on this thing? And I was thinking of hiring. Even though I am a designer too, I have a different skill set of what I feel like I'm best at, and I think that outsourcing things that you're not the best at is a very key thing in growing anything.
Yeah. Even in
So I was
cosplay,
pretty,
like I
yeah, exactly,
had like
totally.
cosplays commissioned because I'm not good at sewing, but I'm good at like the wigs and makeup and other stuff. Like everyone
Right,
can work
yeah,
together to
totally.
make the best thing.
Yeah, so that was super fun to collaborate with, a loved one, but also another creative brain.
Hmm.
And we had Jess and I on a Discord call. We went through all these things and mock-ups and color schemes, and I really wanted kind of a vaporwave tropical vibe, just very fun, happy, pop culture stuff.
Hmm.
So we kind of went with this really cool magenta fuchsia, not fuchsia, there's no purple in it, but like yeah, magenta kind of color.
Yeah.
Um
And then like
and then
the
like the
blues.
teals and the blues.
You'll see it on the screen when you're watching this.
Right.
It will
Yeah,
be up there.
you can in fact show people.
Yeah, we don't have to vaguely describe a logo.
We don't. And he did these really cool vector graphics and mocked up this, little cosplay realm skull and these daggers, which seemed so D&D to me and fantasy. And
Yeah.
what you were saying was it reminded you of like cosplay props
Yeah.
and
Yeah, like
all
it's
that.
cosplayers make their props to go with their outfits, and we got a little sword to go with ours.
Yeah, so I love that too. And yeah, just totally fantasy vibes. And we
But it's
hope you
also
guys
like
like it.
modern. It's not like historical fantasy. It's like very modern looking too.
Yeah, and we kind of had focused on this clean black and white logo, which we talked a lot about color theory, Jack and I,
Mm-hmm.
and it just wasn't the vibe of what our brand is. And so that
Yeah.
was super exciting for me to see the connection between color and how it makes people feel, because
Yeah.
in art school, that 1 year that I did go, I did take a color theory class, and color is pretty cool, and it's amazing what it can make you feel and what it makes you connect things to.
Mm-hmm.
So all that fun stuff. We have a new logo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And with that new logo and new rebrand, we will be doing new merch.
Yes.
So that will be a thing soon. We are definitely going to do some new t-shirts, hoodies, all that good stuff. And we'd love
Yeah.
to hear what you guys would specifically like to see. If there's anything that we could try to make happen, we totally will. Um, yeah, anything to add on to that, Jess?
Um. Mostly, I'm just excited about the merch. I think with the new logos and the colors, it's going to be a lot cooler looking on merch. It's going to be cooler to wear it, and like you said, like our old merch, it's like it's good, but it's not like exciting. Where these ones, I think people would actually want to wear more because I think they're just going to look a lot cooler.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, so that'll be soon. Something we've been working on, kind of while we're stuck in this quarantine, stuck at our
Yes.
houses. So, keeping ourselves busy and all that good stuff as best as we can. And hopefully we can provide some entertainment and comfort and community, in
Yeah.
such anxiety inducing times that we're all stressed out of our minds about.
On that topic, what are some things that you've been doing in your house to pass this time right now? I know you've been watching a lot of
Honestly,
Twitch streams.
Um, I have been watching a lot of Twitch streams, and I have been working on building a list of PC parts so I can build a PC soon, because I am a Mac person that is currently frying the absolute hell out of my MacBook, doing way too much work off of it with all these heavy files and whatnot. And I got a very beefed up MacBook, so that's kind of saying something that I'm slightly frying it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been kind of doing a ton of research on a lot of technology stuff, and not to just talk about my boyfriend, but he's really into custom keyboards, and I didn't know that existed. And so I have dove in headfirst to the world of kind of high-end custom keyboards and like LED plates and brass plates with that, and
Ooh,
keycaps and key sets. And
fancy.
people actually stream that and do like ASMR videos of certain switches, and
Huh.
people like use specific lubricants for different key sets, and it's just very interesting
Mm.
to me. It's almost streetwear-esque in the sense
Yeah.
that things drop and come and go, and things are pretty exclusive. And I
Mm.
actually have my first custom keyboard coming in next week, so I'm excited about
Ooh,
that.
that is
I bought
exciting.
it on I bought on Drop, and it has LEDs behind all the lights, and it has a little cable that I can attach it for the time being to my laptop so
Mm-hmm.
I can work. And I got a mouse, and so I'll be working off my laptop like that. And I rearranged my room a bit, and I moved a new desk into my room, trying to get a little bit of a workstation in, because I'm sure a lot of you can relate to working on your couch or your kitchen table, but it's really nice to have a desk for
A
the first
place
time,
for it.
really, and yeah, a
Yeah.
place to work. especially because I can't just say go to a coffee shop right now and sit and work
Yes.
right now.
Yeah, and
So
I've seen so many
that
people talk about like it's so tempting to just work like if you have a laptop to lay in bed and work, but like don't mix your sleeping spot and your work spot because then it confuses your brain and you don't know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, no, for sure. And so I've been keeping up with a lot of that, and I also have been getting back into World of Warcraft,
Ooh.
which has been
Wait,
pretty
wait, are you
fun. And
playing? Because I was thinking of playing it again. If you're playing,
no,
I'll
well,
go on too.
I'm gonna play when I get my PC. Our
Okay.
friends Jordan and Jack, who is my boyfriend, have just been going in on World of Warcraft, and Jordan is now playing with his brother, and so that's just a wholesome, family activity again during
What
horrific times.
what race would you play if you made your
Well,
character?
I mean, one of the things that I've been catching up on is they now have these void elves and all these other creatures and races that you can get by gaining reputation and
Mm-hmm.
all this cool stuff. I have always played blood elves in the past. I've always been a blood elf,
Mm-hmm.
paladin. Um, I also like night elves. I like horde and alliance both. I
Yeah,
think
me too.
alliance is pretty classic fantasy stuff. Horde is fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd probably play Alliance though if I when I
Really?
seriously get into it again.
I think I like both sides, but I think the characters I've played more of have been horde characters.
Yeah, in the past for sure I've played more Horde characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. And you've been having PC issues. It's just like PC
Yeah,
time.
yeah. That's I'm currently saving up to work on upgrading mine because mine's just starting to poop out. But I've had mine for like 5 years now, so it's been a while. It's not like it's new when it's breaking. But I'm working on saving up so I can upgrade some parts in mine. While I've been in quarantine, I've been trying to film a lot of videos for YouTube, and I set up a extra room in our house as a little home studio so I can attempt to keep doing cosplay photos. They're not
Hmm.
super exciting because they're all just me in front of a blank wall. I don't have any like backdrops or anything. Um, but
Right.
it feels good to be doing something, to be trying to make stuff, and I've been focusing a lot on like learning photo editing and what I can do with that and growing my skills there.
Another thing I just remembered that I've been doing is I ordered these LED RGB light panels that
Mm-hmm.
can do like I think 8 colors or something, maybe 9. And I'm so excited to use them in cosplay shoots and
Yes.
just in photography as a general thing. But um, yeah, it's cool. I don't know. It worked out well for me. I had been saving a ton of money because I haven't been leaving my house or doing anything, and
Yes.
thankfully I've been able to pay my bills and whatnot. So for months I kind of had been saving money for something that I would, need to spend money
For
on. So I've
for
been
the
able to like
for
get.
the apocalypse, you were saving
I
money.
guess so. It was a
Yeah.
subconscious instinct, I guess. So that's been kind of nice. I feel very fortunate about that. And I think if anything too, extend help if you can. Like I've definitely signed up for a few of my friends' Patreons,
Mm-hmm.
and if you can buy someone a Kofi,
Yeah.
spread a little bit of joy and
Especially
help.
for artists and photographers out there who are struggling because like events aren't happening, and all of that stuff. I think
Right.
those people are important to support in these times.
Absolutely. Yeah. So again, we're still boosting people, and trying to help and do our part as well, and hopefully everyone else is. And yeah, there's a lot of good and good humanity going on as well as, not so good humanity right now. But,
Yeah.
you know, be a Jedi, right? Not a
Yeah.
Sith in these times.
We can do it.
I haven't seen
I
Clone Wars yet,
Oh
so
my god, you gotta watch it. It's so good. I won't say anything, but I cried a lot at the end, especially the last like 3 or 4 episodes. I was a mess.
I've seen the last shot, like the last shot, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, it's like chills. It's so good. I made it my cover photo on Facebook too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Facebook mom.
Yeah. I was gonna say I love how on the day of the release for the Galactic issue, I put a poll on our Instagram and I was like, Jedi or Sith? And it ended up perfectly even 50-50. And I was
we
like,
love
oh,
bringing balance
wow,
to the
that's
Force.
satisfying. We did that.
Cosplay Realm unites both the Sith and the Jedi.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's a game you should play once you get a computer? Is you should get the Old Republic. It's another like online MMO
I know
game.
what it is.
Yeah,
I know what it is.
yeah. We've been playing KOTOR the last couple of days, and I really want to go back and play the Old Republic, the online one again. But you should play that with me. We can have Star Wars Adventures.
Something else I've noticed with gaming in these times too is gaming has been honestly the highlight of my day.
Yeah.
Like being able to hop into a Discord call with some of my, best friends and boyfriend and whatnot has been so like it's kept me sane.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And like
and I just like even if I'm not playing.
Yeah, if we're
I'm
watching someone play, I was just gonna say that too. Like I've loved going on like the Discord calls and talking while either Jordan or Jack are streaming and just hanging out with them while they're streaming and watching the games.
Yeah, and it's just really interesting. I mean, it's such a positive thing and influence right now. And I feel like streaming and gaming can get kind of a bad rap. Like, it's violent and dangerous, but it's so community building.
Yeah. I love it.
But I'm super into PC culture and like gaming and like building PCs and keyboards, and it's cool. I like it all.
Yeah. I'm so excited for you to have a good computer for gaming. I've been wanting to play games with you for like literally years. So
not to be like
very excited.
Oh my god, I'm low-key such a little gamer grill at heart. Like, I love Sims 4. I love WoW. Give me all of it. Like, I'm never gonna leave my room. I'm gonna just become a gremlin eating Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Perfect. That's like what we should all be doing during quarantine. Don't go outside. Just be a gamer gremlin.
Be a gremlin. Be a gremlin.
Yeah.
I want a curved monitor.
Oh.
Just because it's curved, like, and I don't really know why, but they're so expensive.
I think because it's like they have to probably extra steps to make it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know how computers work.
It really reminds me of Tony Stark, okay?
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
And just setting up. You know what else, too? I am getting into the Marvel spirit of summer, and I wish I was going to see a Marvel movie, on a Friday night in June or something.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I always, around summer, just get so hyped for superheroes and Comic-Con and all that.
I want us to go out on a rooftop and take superhero pictures again.
That was the best.
Yeah.
That was the best.
I miss photo shoots.
Insert
I
image
miss my friends.
right here. Man. Soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Should we move on to our next topic?
What is our next topic, Miss Jess?
Talking about some upcoming magazine themes.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah. So, for our July 2020 issue, we have decided on the theme of League. This will be all League of Legends characters and all of that universe of characters.
And some
hold on,
stuff.
Hold on, your voice crackled for a second, so it cut out.
Oh, I was just adding that there will probably be some Twitch stuff as well in the League issue, just because it's so linked to that world and community. Yeah, maybe we'll include even some cool tech stuff if we could. Yeah, perhaps
that would be cool. Yeah, I would love to interview some Twitch streamers. So if you guys have any Twitch streamers that you like, definitely like tag them or leave a comment and say their name so we can think of some people to reach out to because that would be fun.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, and I just think League is going to be a really cool issue because, first of all, there is so many characters in League of Legends, but then on top of that, there's so many skins. Like, I think if you average it, like, every character has at least 2 or 3, if not more, skins of each character. So, like, if, like, say there's Ari, but then there's KDA Ari, then there's Popstar Ari, then there's Star Guardian Ari.
Right.
Like, there's so many, and then, like, they have their specific alternate universes, like the Star Guardians and the KDA K-pop alternate universe, and, like, Dark Star and the arcade ones. Like, there's all these different universes, too. So I think there's going to be a lot to choose from that. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be awesome. And it's a different world and community than we really usually exist in and focus on. So I always love when we can kind of dip our toes into other stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's been years since that, I think. I mean, we had a gaming issue that was like number 17.
I think that was no. I think that was like the first year of Cosplay Realm. Yes, because that was the first one we ever had a sponsored ad in, and I was very proud of it because it was like, oh my god, our first ever ad.
Right, right, and I believe it will be our 40th issue.
Wow.
Because right now we're on our 39th issue for what I'm editing on the Final Fantasy issue.
Holy heck.
Oh my god, that's a long time.
Yeah, wow.
Wow, woof.
We did that.
We did that.
Oh, I'm so proud of us.
Me too.
Also, about League, I just got, what was this be? My third League of Legends cosplay just came in the mail last night. So I'm excited. It's another Star Guardian character. But I'm excited.
Maybe I'll finally do a Kali.
Yeah, you should. You would be very cool as a Kali.
I don't have the abs for that currently. My quarantine diet has been a pound of pasta a day and lots of cookies.
Yeah, I mean, same. Especially, like, so many people are learning to bake during the quarantine, and I'm like, yeah, I'll make 3 trays of cookies in one sitting.
Yeah,
what could go wrong?
I think you saw that I was making a stir fry last night. I ended up making so much, and I ate like 2 bowls of it. It was so good. I've kind of been trying to upgrade my cooking a bit myself. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so number 40.
Yeah.
Cosplay Realm. And then, gonna be League.
Would you like to announce our August issue?
Yes, so we've decided to make the August issue a annual theme of Nintendo. It was one of my favorite issues we've done in a long time in the history of us existing, which was the Nintendo issue with Lee Kovacs on the cover, and that was number 28, I believe. And in her incredible Princess Zelda cosplay from Breath of the Wild that she shot herself, which was pretty amazing.
Yeah. I'm always impressed with people that can shoot their own cosplays and make them look that good. Because I'm, like I was saying, I'm learning to self-shoot, but I'm basically just standing in front of a blank wall. So I'm trying to learn how to make my photos more interesting when I'm doing it by myself with very limited resources and limited locations and stuff like that. So I always think that's very cool.
So yeah, August is going to be Nintendo again, and that can include anything Nintendo. It doesn't have to be Zelda. And
last year we had a lot of Zelda and Breath of the Wild. I'm expecting this year to have a lot of Fire Emblem stuff, not just from Three Houses, but I think since Three Houses came out, there's been a boom in all the other Fire Emblem games too.
Yes, for sure. I think so too. And then October is going to be spooky something related to Halloween, and then we are going to finalize September soon.
Yes. Yeah. The October one is another annual issue. But for September, we're still coming up with ideas for that one.
Maybe we'll do like another Marvel or comic books or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's some upcoming themes and some pretty near
Yes.
future stuff. So if that
And
interests you at all, hopefully it helped and gave you some, insight into it.
we'll put the listings and informations for each of those themes and how to submit on our website. And we'll put a link to the submit page of our website in the description of this video. But that's where you'll be able to find all the information on how to send your work in and how to be in those issues.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Was there anything else we wanted to talk about?
We wanted to talk about our upcoming issue for June a little bit. We don't want to reveal everything, but I think we should.
So
it's very exciting.
If you are listening to this podcast, you might be a patron of ours, and in that case, you know exactly who the cover is and why we are so excited, because this is someone that really was a bit of a role model for me personally when I got into the entire world of even just liking anime.
Yeah.
And consuming YouTube content at a young age, and has just been around and making amazing content. Like, I followed this person on DeviantArt, you know.
Yes. I remember,
back in the day.
like, back in the day when I first learned even the term cosplay and just typing that in their YouTube channel coming up and then binge watching all of their stuff.
Yep. And even in our interview with them, they were saying, in 2007, you can't even find a wig. And now it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Holy crap, this really evolved and changed.
Yes.
We did a really great interview with this person. It's a really thoughtful, good interview. I think you'll all really enjoy it. And it is for our Final Fantasy issue, and it's someone that you probably all, to some degree, kind of know who it is. And it's a pretty, I feel like, prominent figure in the community.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about it, and I think a lot of you will be pretty excited about it too.
Yeah.
And we're probably gonna make this a very big issue, bigger than anything that we've done. I'm thinking at least 100 pages.
Yeah.
At least. We have
so much.
We have hundreds of submissions, and we're still sorting them and all that, and the deadline isn't even hit by the time we're recording this.
Yeah.
So,
and with,
who knows?
Like, with 15 main story games plus sequels or side games or other stuff, there's so much to choose from for the Final Fantasy issue, and I'm very excited about it. There's so many characters to highlight, so many stories to go into. I'm very excited about it.
And we're gonna try to have every single game in the series have at least a 2-page section.
Yes. I think,
which is going to be really cool.
I think, at least as I've been sorting the emails that have come in, I think the earlier games we don't have as much submissions for, like the first Final Fantasy game. I don't think we have any cosplays from that, but I personally don't even know the characters in the first Final Fantasy. I've never played the first Final Fantasy game. I've only played some of the later ones. But still, there's so many characters.
I think
excited.
Like, the overall organization of the issue will be pretty chronologically by game.
Yes,
so
for sure.
So, to the best of our abilities. But yeah, that is June.
Yeah.
June 1st, dropping.
Yeah, and then it's my birthday, June 4th.
We'll see what that looks like.
What do you mean we'll see? It's not going to be my birthday?
No, I just meant if I can come over or something. Oh. Probably not.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking treat myself to a Final Fantasy issue for my birthday, because I love this series and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, our friend just graduated from college over like a Zoom call, basically, and it's just so strange.
Yeah. The world is weird right now.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a strange comic book timeline in like a bad way.
Gibby was just reading some headline to me last night that said, Black Mirror creators say the world is too bleak for a new season. Yeah.
I saw that too. I was like,
it'd be like that.
Oof. When Black Mirror says it's too rough out there, it's too rough out there.
I think also, like, we don't need Black Mirror telling us technology is bad when everything relies on technology right now.
Truly, truly.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Take a seat, Black Mirror, for a moment.
Yeah.
On that fun note.
Yeah. Yeah, on that, I guess we're done with this month's episode of the Rebel Realm podcast.
Hope you're all hanging in there.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to us ramble and talk about the magazine and what's been going on for all of us.
Comment down below what you're most excited about relating to some Cosplay Realm stuff. Do you want merch? Is it the Final Fantasy issue? Let us know.
Yeah. And if you have a guess for who the cover for the Final Fantasy issue is, assuming you're not one of our patrons, tell us who you think it is. Because I'm interested to hear who people think it is based on our description.
Same.
Because I feel like it's very clear, but maybe someone would think of someone else.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That about sums it up, guys. Like I said, hope you're all hanging in there, and let us know how you're staying sane too, and hopefully we can help a bit. Play some games, talk to your friends and family if you can.
Yeah. We love
and
you.
And yeah, we'll
stay safe.
We also love you, yes. And stay safe. And we will hopefully hear from you guys soon and talk to you guys soon.
Yeah. And see you in next month's episode of the podcast.